my buddy Luciano just invited me for lunch, so I really hope I can make it. I'm gonna give it a try. It's really windy. I don't know how's the current, but it's not too far. I just hope I can get there. I gotta wait for my buddy.
Check it out, falafel.
After such a tasty lunch, it was time to return back to the boat and finish the video editing projects that I was way behind with, and also make a list of all the projects that I wanted to do on the boat before sailing away. Luckily, the current today was not so strong, because yesterday or the day before, I can't remember when I was to shore the last time, I think I was like 5 meters behind the boat and I was paddling and paddling, and the current was taking me down in the other side so bad that I just couldn't make it to the boat. It took me like 15 minutes just to get to the boat. Well, like 5 meters in 15 minutes, that's crazy. But today, I made it. The worst this week has been the fact that I had a lot of computer work to do for some projects that I filmed while I was back in Romania, and my clients were waiting for the final material, and the entire week I just spent on the computer just editing and editing and editing and just taking little breaks now and then, pretty much just to go out and buy food or water. I'm exhausted, and the batteries doesn't help as well either. Wait, actually the battery, because I only have one, and I have an 80-watt solar panel that I'm probably gonna have to change and replace with two bigger ones, like two 100 watts and 2 or 3 batteries, so I have a big battery pack that will not go down so quick. So I ran out of power and I'm just about to finish, so I had to start the diesel and charge the batteries this way. So my amazing friend Luciano, the one that lives really close here, where I have the boat anchored now, he's the one who purchased the GoPro for me because my DSLR was acting like it's gonna break soon, and I wanted to have a backup camera. He got the GoPro for me, and today he got me this nice package with a bunch of accessories that I can use for the camera, which are pretty much very cool, and I can't wait to see everything that has in it. So thanks one more time. And also I got the oars locks. Well, actually I only have the rings, and he also ordered the base plate for me, the ones where the rings goes inside, and probably we're gonna receive those on Monday, Tuesday, I don't know. That means I can actually finally fix my dinghy, which right now is full with trash because I cleaned up a little bit, and I'm gonna have to take the trash away. I have like 3 bags, huge ones. Yeah, I'm really happy. So now we'll go inside the boat and check all these things. One thing I forgot in the last video, because I was too excited to be back on the boat, was to say a big thank you to my neighbors Elena and Konstantin for taking care of Anastasia while I was away and saving her away from Irma, because they were so inspired to actually move the boat along with their boat from the Miami Yacht Club to South Beach, where we are right now, and that was such an inspired move to do because nearly all the boats in that place either broke apart or sank during the hurricane, and I can't thank them enough for that. And yeah, they've been very helpful, and if I was stuck somewhere with the dinghy and it was too windy and I couldn't paddle back to the boats, if it was 1 AM and I called them, they would come pick me up always. And I'm actually trying to remember how things are and how the diesel works. Well, actually I know how it works. I'm just trying to figure out the marine diesels, because they have this cooling system that is a little different than the regular diesel, and the exhaust, it's also different. So I'm slowly trying to figure out things and actually have a look at the engine. Now that's the water pump, and I'm gonna have to check the impeller on that one before I leave, but it works absolutely fine for now. That's where the battery is placed, but probably I'm gonna have to replace that one and also move the place, because I'm actually trying to find a different place, because I want to install 3 different batteries, 2 house ones and 1 just for the starting the engine. So this one on the bottom here comes from the fuel tank, which is in that side over there, in one of the cockpit lockers, and it's a small tank. I have another tank in the other cockpit locker, I think it's the original one. It's bigger and it's aluminium, but since the owner that had the boat before me, since he has the boat, he never used it, and apparently even the owner before never used it. So the line comes here, and then the fuel line goes through the engine down to the injection pump. But I just don't like having the diesel. Like, I can feel the difference between the plastic tubing. Here it's easy to push on it, and here it became really strong and hard because of the heat. So I don't like having the diesel running through the engine when I'm just gonna actually move the line and go with the... No, this is the exhaust. I don't like this either. Well, I need to figure out something, but probably I'm gonna have to anyway. I want to move the line from here down to the injection pump, but for sure not on top of the engine, because all the parts are getting heat up. Overall, it doesn't look that bad. Not bad at all. There is not much light here, but I really want to check the injectors while the engine is running, because I see some diesel around them and I'm wondering if there's any leaking diesel. I don't know how well you get to see this, but basically this is where's the diesel tank that I have, and these pipes are actually the ones coming from the deck, which is the water. That goes outside, and the through hole, and I don't really like it. Anyway, I'm trying to actually check the electrical wiring and see how's everything and where's everything going. The boat is a little messy right now. Trying to see some of the things that I would like to fix, replace, or anyway, at least have them in the plans on the list of projects to do. The problem with this boat is that it doesn't have enough storage for food and stuff, you know, while you voyage for longer periods of time. This boat was actually kind of prepared for a liveaboard boat, like in the marina or anchorage, somewhere where you don't move too much. And under the berth there's no storage space at all. I mean, I can store right now, but still it's not enough. There's no compartments. Everything it would run around. Even if I put plastic boxes, which right now I can't even put plastic boxes because I need to cut bigger openings, and all the electrical wires are just, it's just like a bunch of wires running underneath from one side to the other one of the boat, and I'm not happy at all. I would like to get the bed a little higher, but that's gonna be a lot of work, and right now I don't have the time for that. I only have like a month left. So this is actually what worries me the most, the standing rigging. And the thing is that I really don't have any money to replace anything right now, so the best I can do is to check everything and do a test sail out on the ocean, and hopefully everything will hold. I mean, she passed through Irma, so she should be strong enough. The mast doesn't look bad, but most of the ropes, they seem very strong, but I'm gonna try to replace as much as I can from them, and maybe if I don't replace them, have some spares. Here I need to fix that as well. It's a lot of things to do in such a short time. The only thing that I have to do here is to remove this bracket for the outboard engine, and also the ladder. I already have a a foldable one that I can actually use to get on the boat and off the boat. And here I'm gonna try to install a wind vane when I'm gonna have one, because I checked the prices and the prices are pretty much the same price of my boat, so I don't know how I'm gonna get that, but until then I found a way to improvise, so hopefully that will work at least for a while. Yesterday I managed to rebuild both oars, where one of them was fine, but this one I actually replaced the PVC pipe, and I also put end caps, like a PVC pipe end cap, so the rings that I have right here, they're not coming out. This one I just forced it inside with the heat, and this paddle was originally from aluminium pipe, but you know, very thin, so I cut it somewhere in here, and then in the rest of the pipe, the whole length, it's wood. I managed to find this wood. It's not very strong, but it's strong enough that I put inside. I installed this on the dinghy as well, because they were broken and missing after Irma, because the dinghy sank and it was dragging on the bottom of the ocean. I cleaned up the interior just a little more today, because after nearly 2 weeks of working hard on the computer, I didn't have time to do much cleaning. And more trash in the dinghy that I have to take away probably later on this evening. Well, I think that's it for today with the preparations. We're going to continue with more in the next episodes. Until then, I'm going to enjoy a nice sunset, dreaming about the days I'll be out at sea.